So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You may find this gameplay familiar, and that's because we're going to continue where we left off, aka do some more long-range towers. You saw the last video where I did the tack shooter. You see this guy over here? What we did, if you missed it, was that we made this tack shooter have as big of a range as we could, and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm sure you guys did too, so hey. There's a lot of other towers over here that are probably begging to be buffed to max range, so let's try some of these out. And I think based on the comments, the first thing we're going to try out is the ice tower. So again, I think the best thing to do here is to go for the tiny range towers first. I think those are more fun to look at, to be honest. Because you know what the long range towers are already capable of, and giving it more range is not quite as fun as giving these tiny range towers even more range. So yeah, I actually have to start the round first, like for it to give range, because the Alchemist is not buffing it at the moment. And I don't think the temple is either, so I guess we'll start off with the middle path. Get that Snowstorm and Absolute Zero going on. And I guess one thing to see here is how far of a range can this guy affect? Because we know the Arctic wind slows down balloons in a radius. But as for how big of a radius, I don't know. Either way, we gotta get bigger radius on the bump path. So here's how we get his right now. You see that Snowstorm? Slowly increasing in size. Let's play the round. The thing that sucks is that we're on round 108. So there's most likely not going to be balloons. Only ZOMGs, which are not affected by this, but you see in this right now, I believe this is the max range you can get right now for the Snowstorm Ice Monkey. Yeah, you see it's like 5% of the time it's decreasing in range and then going back to max range. That's because of the Alchemist buff. Doesn't exactly have a full uptime. Close to like 95% or something like that. Well, that's good enough to me. It's very hard to see how far it's affecting balloons though, because, yeah, no balloons other than ceramics. But it doesn't look like they get slowed down until, like, they get within radius, but still, this Sun Temple is blocking the way. I cannot see shit right now. Same with the ZOMGs, so just great. Anyways, I think that's about all you gotta see with the Snowstorm over here. We'll use the ability just cause. Not that it does anything now that it has more range. Oh, here's a good time to see if it slows down. I really can't tell though. No, it looks like it slows down once it enters the radius. So once it enters the Snowstorm over here, nothing more, nothing less. So there it is, guys, the max range Arctic wind. So this guy, let's get an ISAB now. This guy has probably the biggest range out of every ice tower. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got 420k bucks. Money is not an issue here. We'll get a 025, and yeah, basically covers the entire track just like the tack shooter or the tack zone. Now what I want to see here really is like, yeah, the ice monkey shooting as far as it possibly can. Yeah, you see these ice pellets over here? That's from the ice tower. For a moment I felt like this was Oben's attacks recovered from the ice tower. Like they matched exactly. It's legit same color scheme. I got confused there for a second, but nope, that's Oben's ability, or his attack. And here's the ISAB's attack. Basically sniping balloons and freezing them from halfway across the track, not bad. I guess put on strong for even bigger effect. Just don't have the technology yet for more targeting abilities, looks like. Like, I would love it if you could have a custom targeting, maybe like, put a custom targeting to have it target BFBs and not DDTs. Because if there's like a DDT and a BFB, it's always going to hit the DDT no matter what. Put it on strong. But yeah, that, folks, is the ISAB. Basically halfway across the map freezes. Not half bad, not half bad. Now for the last one. What is this guy again? Super brittle? Indeed it is super brittle, and if we give it larger radius, this is about as big as a radius as you can get. So obviously not quite the level of the ISAB. A little bit bigger than the Absolute Zero, looks like. And I've never used this guy in a legit game before, if I'm being honest. Let's make sure not to die here. Don't want to lose this round 111 save. I mean, if anything, if we'll die, we'll just jump into sandbox mode over here. But for now, max range super real putting in work. And I believe this is actually one of the few upgrades that actually actually get a lot of benefit from OP range, because I don't think they're targeted attacks. They just hit whatever's in radius. And basically what they do, if you don't know, basically it makes these guys vulnerable to more damage, as well as doing damage itself, as you can see. Putting up like 300, 400 pops every time it activates. Although obviously not as pretty as the Absolute Zero. You got like no effects, you just got this guy like flexing his muscles every 2 seconds. No projectiles, nothing, no visuals. It would be nice to see if like this Super Brittle put some sort of visual on these ZMGs to tell them that like they are weakened. Like same with the Cripple Moab. Those are the 2 upgrades I think make Moabs weaker in this game. But you can't really tell if it's weaker. Like there's no visual cue to see it, it just happens. So if Ninja Kiwi would add that, that'd be pretty sweet. Let's sell this guy. And what do we want to see next? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Spike Factories, so let's do it. I'm gonna put it here. Just so one, it's in range of the Super Monkey. It's in range of Oben. It's in range of this village. And we just have to give it a Alchemist buff right now, so let's do that. 4, 0, and 2. Opponent strong. And of course, we gotta get the long reach spikes and directed spikes, because I want to see this guy like throw spikes halfway across the track. So not normal, not close, far. It's kind of hard to see, but this is about as far as your Spike Factory can throw spikes. I don't think any of these upgrades increase the range of it, but we can see. Let's do it. 1, 2, and 3. Nope. Looks like still same range, but yeah, Spike Factory is totally the tower you want to give extra range, right? Very practical indeed. One of the few towers where giving it OP range makes it go from underpowered to like the most broken tower in the game. I mean, look at this. Legit everywhere around the corner. You see this? Spikes littering across its radius over here. Somebody needs to get Ninja Kiwi to nerf this. Because that range is just way too big. Anyways, I think that's all you gotta see for the Spike Factory. Now what's next? Dart Monkeys? Sure. Start back from the top. Obviously, for max range, you gotta get the long range and the enhanced eyesight. And would you look at that? Just a base Dart Monkey already has like more range than the Spike Factory, it looks like. But we can go further, man. I believe the biggest range you can get in this game is by getting the Crossbow Master, so let's get that. 1, 2, and 3. And look at this. It's got the range of a temple now, basically. See how far you see how far it's shooting? Or you see how far it gets to? I probably should put this in the middle, shouldn't I? Should I? No. I think this is good to see, because look at this. When I put this in strong, you'll see the Crossbow Master basically do cross-map snipes. Look at that. And critting as well. Not half bad indeed. Actually, let's put this on last. I think that way we get to see actual cross-map snipes, like this. Okay, you see the downside of max range. If you got fast balloons like DDTs, it's almost guaranteed to miss, like the bomb tower does. Like, you guys know about the bomb tower struggles, right? If you got a bomb tower, like, sit far away from a pink balloon, it's gonna whiff every single time. And same with the case with this Dart Monkey. Because they shoot at the DDT at the time it shoots out, but by the time the bow gets there, because it obviously doesn't travel at the speed of lights, or the speed of sound. It takes a while to get there, and by the time it gets there, the DDT is already on the other side. So that's one of the downsides of OP range. How about the next spec Dart Monkey, the Juggernauts? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then enhanced eyesight. Let's put this guy on last, just so we can see how far it can reach. Unfortunately, it's not as good as the Crossbow Master. Let's get the Ultra Jug. I don't think that increased in range. I don't think so. No. Unfortunately, you can't quite reach the zoom G's over here, so it's kind of hard to see exactly how good it is. Or how sweet it would be if, like, it could shoot from halfway across the map, but not quite. Let's actually get it up here. Maybe this will be easier to see, but no. These UMGs are, like, all over the track. Not quite the most exciting tower to see max range, I know. Okay, we'll do one more. How about, what's a good one? Glue Gunners? Hell yeah. You guys want to see max range Glue Solver? Then here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think any of these... Yeah, I don't think any of these have, range upgrades. I think the base upgrade Glue Gunner is the same range of everything else, so... That kind of sucks. But yeah, as you're seeing again, halfway across the map snipes with the glue. Oh, let's make sure not to die here. Holy crap. Those ETs got pretty far. And once this next round starts, you will see how far it can reach. Just how far it can reach. Let's put it on last, actually. Wait. Yeah, okay, last. It's so weird, like, they changed up the targeting orders. Like, you got first, close, last, strong. Supposed to be first, last, close, strong. Of course, Ninja Q always has to make things confusing. I think we've seen enough of this. Let's head to the next one. I don't think it's worth seeing the second path, because, as you know it by now, it kind of sucks. Not gonna sugarcoat it, it's not that great. Plus, the ability is already, infinite range. So, nothing to see there, folks. Let's head on to the Super Glue. And you'll see it basically has the ability to, like, obviously, glue every single blimp on the track. Doesn't matter how far away it is. Yeah, it looks like same range as Bloon Solver. Oh, and I think we, froze the game. Oh no, guys. It's happened. If you don't know about the super glue, it can actually freeze balloons in place infinitely, or Moabs. Like, as you're seeing right now, you got no towers in range. Super Monkey just barely out of range of that. You only got the Glue Gunner damaging it, and the Alchemist. Well then, I guess that's the disadvantage of such a high range tower. Because this is the result, folks. We could be sitting here all day waiting for this thing to pop. I mean, obviously I could sell it and do something else, but this right here, folks, is peak Glue Gunner performance. I also think that's a good time to end it off. So I hope you enjoyed this quick one. Just wanted to show you guys some of the fun things or crazy things you can do in this game. aka max range, giving towers more range than they should have. Sometimes to their benefit, sometimes to their downfall. But if you want to see more of these towers, just let me know, because I'm sure there's a couple more over here that would be quite interesting to see. But until then, it's gonna do it though, so see you guys in the next video.